She was born on 12th January 2017 at Nairobi Hospital.
So after 3 weeks, we noticed the eyes were turning yellow. So they did, I think, one test that came back and said that she had liver failure.
Alicia was diagnosed with a disease called Biliary Atresia, which accounts for about half of children with end-stage liver disease and half of children that need a liver transplant. The disease is characterized by rapid destruction of the bile ducts and therefore ultimately damage to the liver. The parents realized while they were in Kenya that she was not getting the care she needed and that she was getting very sick, so they got on a plane and came to Baltimore to get additional care for their child.
I've lived in Baltimore. Johns Hopkins is the best hospital. And at this time, we are trying to just find a way to save her because the doctor even told us there's a possibility of death.
When Alicia made her way to us at Johns Hopkins needing a liver transplant, she was only 4 months old, which is a little bit unusual. A child of that size has almost no chance of getting a cadaveric liver transplantation, and living donation is clearly the best option. Luckily, her father was an appropriate donor and we were able to set up a surgery. That surgery is more complicated in that now we have 2 operating rooms going on at one time. In one room, the father is donating a quarter of his liver. Right next door, a very small child is getting a liver transplant. It takes complex cooperation and teamwork, but we're good at that at Hopkins.
The surgeries both went very, very well without really any complications, both for the parent and the child. Alicia was transplanted at about 5 months of age, which is certainly the youngest living donor recipient that we've had at Johns Hopkins, as well as undoubtedly one of the smallest and youngest individuals to get a living donor in the country.
Making the decision to come from Kenya to Hopkins, that is the best decision we ever made. And we believe we came to the best place for her.
She can have a normal quality of life. She'll need to take 1 or 2 medications likely for the rest of her life, but other than that, she will do everything she'd like to do.